Nice to meet you, where you been? I can show you incredible things. Magic, madness, heaven.
Still recording.
So welcome back everyone to Finding Forex, helping you guys find your way around the currency exchange market. In this video, I'm doing something called an FTMO challenge. Some of you may have heard what this is called and how it works, but a lot of you watching this video and a lot of you that are subscribed are complete beginners and have no idea what it is. And it's actually very simple. It's essentially those traders who can't fund big capitals. I'm talking 10,000, I'm talking 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. All of these people that can't afford to fund those sorts of capitals to pay a small amount of money to do a challenge in order to get those capitals. Essentially what you do is you pay £100, you can pay £200, all the way up to £500 for a funded account. So what you do is if you pay the £100, you get a 10,000 account challenge. Within this challenge, you can't lose 5% in any given day. And throughout the whole challenge, you can't lose more than 10% of that capital. So in any day, I can't lose more than £500, and throughout the whole 30 days of the challenge, I can't lose £1,000. And this is what I'm actually doing right now. I'm going to bring up my MetaTrader because I can actually show you guys. I'm in a couple of trades at the moment. So yesterday, I think I lost about 2% on a GJ trade, and it was being an absolute stain. Like, I'm telling you, the worst thing you've ever seen. But at the moment, as you can see, I'm currently about £200 up. Can you see that? It's focused. Quality. And then just to show you guys, let me cover my number. It is actually, you can sort of see the FTMO challenge there. Can you see that? And then that's that. So I've actually closed out for a couple of positions today. All of them have actually been gold. I had 2 trades on gold and I've closed out a couple of the positions. So as you guys can see, this is the trade that I'm currently in. We're about £220 up. If we look down on my history, we've got I had 2 trades open for gold. This entry here wasn't too great, so I decided to shut that out early. But the entry that was a lot better, which was this one, I decided to shut half of it out and let the rest run. And I'll show you all of my entries and stuff in just a second. So as you can see right along here, we got in about here. I didn't actually want to miss the trade. So we got in roughly 17.90.35. But I didn't want to miss the trade. So I jumped in a bit early because I had some stuff to do. So what I did is I jumped in the trade. I had the stop loss. If we go on to a lower time frame, you can see a little bit clearer. I had my stop loss just above these previous highs. And I actually was very close to getting wicked out. But it didn't. And my stop loss was in a good spot. Since then, price has dropped quite dramatically. I'm now looking to target these H4 lows all the way down here. That will probably be my last profit target for this. As you can see, my balance is at roughly 10,333. My equity is my balance combined with my total open trades. So the balance is my closed trades price, my equity is my open trades price, and my closed trades balance. As I said yesterday, I'm slightly down. I lost 2% on a GJ trade, but that's no worries because I've made that 2% and 3% on top of that. So I've made 5% today. And if you close this trade, then I'll be up about 7% for the day, which is incredible. Once again, here are the 2 sales that I was currently in. Yesterday we had the GJ trade. I'm also just going to cover up this. And then, as you can see, FTMO challenge and then demo account because you have to do it on the demo first. But those are currently the trades I'm in. I also plan on keep on tracking all the trades that I share with you. I didn't track yesterday, I simply forgot. And that was literally it. But I will be sharing all of my trades as I go on, even the losers. And as you can see, this is running nicely. And maybe if we get a pullback up into this zone here, what I might try to do is set my stop loss to break even, which I could even possibly do now. But what we're going to do is just going to hold the trade and then wait to see what happens. Right guys, so I'm now back at the charts doing my proper technical analysis. So I still got the sell limit on gold, which you've just seen, and I've just decided to jump back onto my iPad to do some proper technical analysis. And I'm looking at currently GU. As we can see, my technical analysis is showing me that we are in quite a nice little ascending channel. So we've touched the top of it, rejected with a nice little doji, and now we're going to get some push to the downside. If I go onto the H4, as you can see, we've rejected it. We've broken past some zones. Go back down onto the 1 hour. And it's rejecting it really nicely. Now, what I'm looking for is this candle to close. Really for a better entry, see if we can push up a little bit more, but also I want to get a bit more confluence that there's some still selling pressure. So as you can see, if we can produce a nice little doji, then we're going to be looking for some push to more of the downside. As you can see, it's broken my little area right here of previous support and resistance. So now all I'm doing is looking to ride this down to roughly this area here, which is when I'll be looking to take full profits, partial profits, and maybe letting the rest run. We'll see how it goes. But currently, we're getting some nice pullbacks in this sort of area. So I'm really looking to get into this trade. Nice trade. 30 pip stop loss. I would never go for anything really higher than a 30 pip stop loss because it's just my trading analysis and the way I trade, and part of my trading plan just it sort of introduces no more than a 30 pip stop loss. So what I'm looking for is something like this pattern to happen again. So as you can see, we got a sort of like a doji formation followed by another blue candle, so a bullish candle, which is exactly what's happening here. And then we got a nice push to the downside over there. So what I'm looking for is it to close roughly as it is now, and then a continuation to the downside. So I'll be taking a trade now based on this technical analysis. So just a quick update, this is going to be the last little segment that I actually do for this video, ladies and gentlemen. So as predicted earlier on, that gold trade didn't come back to retest. It just fell and kept falling. So what I'm going to be doing now is just setting my stop loss to break even. What I normally do is I don't actually set it to break even because you've got spreads and stuff. So what I do is just to guarantee myself even a little bit of profit, what I'll do is set it to, 2 to 5 pips in profit. So if it does go the wrong way, then all good news, nothing bad's going to happen. This GU trade is running quite nicely. It did push obviously quite far down so far to about there. I can see a lot of downwards momentum still. If you look at all of these wicks here, each wick that passes pushes down a little lower. So I'm going to be holding this trade for now. Not going to be moving my stop loss to entry yet. If we can get another pullback, so if we can get a break of this sort of area here and then like sort of a retest sort of thing go on, then I'll be looking to move my stop loss to about here. I'd be happy with, and then so on and so forth. So I'm just a little less risk-free overall.